we know he's going to do his thing. We'll take you to the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting the main card started right now. Starting out with 3-minute rounds in the CAMO flyweight division. Making her way to the ring. Out of the blue corner, Madelynne.
What's up, man? How are you?
Gustavo.
Gustavo.
Hi. We're gonna have Killer B come. Where do you want him to be at?
She's gonna be over here on this side, and she does the thing, and then she's gonna interview her as well. I think Killer B said she wanted to do this fight, number 3, and then right after that, we're gonna try to do an interview. We're gonna have Tina Pettigrew interview her. Does that work for her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have her sit
I
right
don't want
here.
her in the back. I kind of want her like for the footage to be in the front.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna slide over. She's got the headset right there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I would hit her like.
oh, you want her in the back?
So Maddie, hand grenade Wade, is
we're gonna slide over. She's just gonna be on that
coming
side
out
of the
for
table.
her debut fight. She's with Manolo from 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu San Diego. She's also here with Juliana Miller and looks like Bree. A lot of women, huh? A lot of women in Maddie's corner right now.
I got you, brother.
Do I have her here?
Huh?
Do I have her here and have that guy go on that side?
Yeah, that's fine. We can
Looks like this is her first MMA fight. I do know that Maddie has some wrestling experience. And I went in the back to grab some water, and she was singing to herself on her headphones. She is hyped about this fight. So this ought to be a good one. This fight is in the flyweight division. It's 3-minute rounds. Flyweight, for those of you at home, is 125 pounds. And it looks like there's no shin guards for this fight, even though this is Maddie's first fight. That must have been something that they agreed on in the back.
Yeah, you know, I saw that a lot in my time, you know, commentating the amateur stuff. And sometimes when you agree to that, no shin guards, it's something that they allow. And, you know, it makes you wonder, who was it that asked and who was it that accepted it, and who's really benefiting from that, if anybody, you know? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, right?
Hey, well, this fight's supposed to be a banger. I talked to Maddie Wade and her corner woman, Juliana Miller, obviously, who you're going to be interviewing tonight, Tina. Maddie is a absolute banger. She loves to punch people in the face. She's very tenacious, applies a lot of pressure, and so expect to see a lot of high energy tonight with heavy pressure from all angles.
So real quick, I want to add, I spoke to Maddie earlier, and she is fighting out of Sound Defense Training Center out of Ventura County by way of San Diego, California. So we're excited to see it. We'll see the next fighter coming out now.
Now making her way down to the cage. Out of the red corner, Liav.
Cloughley.
We have Killer B Wien here with us. Now she's alive and hot on the mic. Welcome, B.
Hi,
How are
everyone.
you?
What's going on,
happy
Killer
to be
B?
here. I'm so excited to be here and see all this young talent, and I'm so happy you guys are putting on this show.
You know, how exciting was it to see the USFL bouts with those young fighters coming out and putting on the display that they did? Talk to us about that.
Man, it's so important for you guys to give them a space to compete because it helps them seamlessly transition. So many times I see these young girls get thrown right into the pit, and what a way to let them go ahead and feel the stakes, feel the lights, and honestly let them feel important. And they did beautifully, and the talent is growing in the States with MMA. It's beautiful.
And I just want to give a shout out to this fighter walking out. This is Liav Cloughley. This is actually a last-minute title fight, and this is her second last-minute title fight. Her last time she took a last-minute title fight, it was at bantamweight, and now this is her weight class that she's fighting at.
I was there. I was at that fight. I think I may have commentated that fight. And you know, Liav told me that today is a special day for her. Her dad, who has passed away, it is his birthday today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's definitely a special day. She seemed really focused in the back, very mature. And this ought to be really good. I've seen both of these chicks at work, and they do not play.
It's so funny in this fight game, being that it's her dad's birthday, I wonder if it's going to make or break her. She can either channel it and give the best performance of her life, or it can be very nerve-wracking, so I'm really interested to see.
Yeah, it's definitely excited to see our first bout for the main event tonight at Valkyrie Fighting Championship, the future of women's MMA.
This next bout is three-minute rounds, and it's for the CAMO Flyweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5 feet 3 inches tall, holding a professional record of 0 wins, 0 defeats, making her MMA debut, weighing in at 123.6 pounds, fighting out of Lakeside, California, and representing 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, here is Maddie Hand Grenade Wade. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, holding a record of 0 win, 1 defeat, standing 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125.2 pounds, fighting out of San Diego, California. Representing Team Perusa, here is Liav Cloughley. Your referee in charge of the action, former UFC fighter Chris the Crippler Weeben.
Right, so here we go. Obviously a big time title fight, the first amateur fight in the history of Valkyrie fighting. First and foremost, Killer B, what an honor to have you on the broadcast. You are a legend. So God bless you, and God bless both these fighters. Chris Lieben, a legend, talking to the fighters.
I'm really excited to see Maddie Wade come out here and compete. I fought under Manolo when I did fight, and I know the powerhouse those guys bring.
As I said earlier, Maddie Wade loves to bang, and there's some punches right there. So expect a lot of striking from both these girls. Both girls prefer to stand up to the cage. There's a knee to the body.
Great knee from Liav.
There's no warming up, no feeling out for these girls. They're coming at it.
Right to bang.
Yeah, my coach used to say, no glove touch, you're in a fight.
No glove touch, you're in a fight. It's very rare you see fighters not touch gloves, though, honestly, nowadays.
Oh, great takedown attempt by Maddie. And Liav just doing what she can from the bottom to land some strikes here.
She's doing a lot.
Now, these are short rounds, so Maddie's going to have to get to work here and make it worth it.
Lots of guard work today in the other fights and also now here.
She's looking to pass that leg right there.
Liav doing a good job working an open guard position.
See if she sets up the sweep here, if Maddie can negate it with the pass. She has like a body lock with her hands here.
Maddie's gonna have to posture up and get some shots out here. With this short time, she's gonna have to get some damage going.
Yeah, a lot of big shots to start from Liav.
Ooh, nice work.
Beautiful step over. She's gonna have to clear those legs.
Oh, and here we go, Liav looking
for the neck.
She's cranking that neck.
She's looking for that arm in, but she's got an upside down darce. And oh, there she goes for that darce.
Oh boy!
If she catches
this
that
looks
leg,
tight here.
Madison's in trouble if she catches that leg.
Good defense by Wade, not to get submitted. Liav in full control of this round. 1:11 left to go.
She needs to hop the legs. She needs to get on the other side here.
They might stop this. Chris is taking a deep look at this.
There it is. There it is.
Pass. Now she's in the clear. All she has to do is clear the arms.
Chris taking a very clear look.
Liav is burning her arms out at the time.
Yeah, what do you do? That's what I was going to ask.
I would let go. I would let go and underhook and get out of that side. She's already on the side, so it's a good time to get out.
Shrimp in and regard.
And now Maddie's on top.
No, she can underhook right there and sneak out the side.
Yeah.
Go to dog fight.
Oh, yeah.
And get up.
Maddie's pretty heavy here, though.
Now Maddie takes top position. 30 seconds left.
Let's see if she goes full mount here. Liav doing a good job using the cage. Gave Maddie the mount.
Maddie says she loves to ground and pound. Let's see if that can come to fruition right now. And wow. Great retake up position by Liav. 14 seconds left.
Great way to finish the round, but she was controlled for a while. See what she does with this top position.
Yeah, she looks like Liav is the definition of do not accept this.
Yeah.
Wow, what a round.
I'm interested in seeing what her corner is going to say. Liav got caught a couple times with her chin in the air, so we'll see if she adjusts that.
Point-wise, who do you guys have this round?
I got that 10-8 Liav. It's just a lot of control. I mean, you can make the case
MMA, right? You got to adapt and figure out a way to win.
Spoken
That's
like
right.
a true champion over here. Look at that.
Alrighty, so back we go for the second round. Obviously, if you can't tell on the broadcast, this is an outdoor venue, a beautiful venue here at the Legacy Resort and Hotel in Mission Valley, California. But yeah, not something you really see in MMA, a moist.
But they are lucky. I was just speaking highly of your promotion and how well you're taking care of these fighters. When I was an amateur, I warmed up in the parking lot and fought in a bar. So this is a great move towards treating these women as the high-level athletes that they are.
Absolutely.
Well said. Well said. And here we go. Kiev looking for the stand-in. Maddie got heavy on the head, got the takedown.
So not sure if this was the plan for Maddie all along to grapple, but she's certainly adapting to the conditions, right? She went and knew it was probably going to be on the ground and decided to be on top.
Liav has had that underhook multiple times. She really needs to switch to her knees and go to that dog fight. She takes that underhook but does not use it. She stays on bottom.
Yeah, I agree.
And Madelynne is taking advantage of it. If Liav could just get to her knees, she would be out. Beautiful mount.
Ground and pound.
Oh,
from
gave up
Wade.
the back. Let's see if Maddie can capitalize here.
She's going to get thrown off the top.
she's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
slippery
too much forward. And here we go.
Maddie's still giving her trouble,
Scramble
though.
here, yeah.
Liav has to pass these legs. Smash the knees and get some work.
Crazy position for Maddie here, but she has her, I was going to say she has her arm under her
Yeah,
leg.
she can look for the knee
so-
bar. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh, she's got to hit down hard.
Her knees already
Oh,
turned.
wow,
She's
yeah,
safe.
that's great work by Liav. Great awareness.
this is ground and pound by Liav.
Good job with the tight waist here. I like that control. If she could flatten her out, I feel like that would be a safer move than just rolling to the back here because Maddie obviously has jits.
And she could turn into her very easily, yeah. But let's see the control here. It's oh, man. Oh, Maddie's got to be careful here because Liav might be looking for that.
It's interesting. You hear people talk about hooks from the back take.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people are really hung up on like, oh, they got to get both hooks in. They got to get both hooks in. But it looks like Liav, is totally to the side.
I can't see it. That
here,
looks tight.
but
It looks tight, though.
was not committed to both hooks.
Cinching it in.
We'll see how tight it is.
Yeah, Maddie's got to turn hard. She doesn't have both hooks.
Well, Liav is doing great. Is she staying behind those arms so she doesn't get shaken off like Madelynne did. She definitely doesn't need both hooks as long as her hips are low, and that's what she's doing here and getting great control.
And I feel like she can transition well from these positions.
About 10 seconds remaining in this round. Liav has had a lot of control.
Madelynne
Once
needs
again.
to get that underhook and go to the side once again. Switch to dogfight.
I see. You're talking about that right side underhook
right
and switch
underhook.
to the dogfight on the right side. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you hold them on top of you, you're just going to be flat on your back, huh?
Yeah, I have a saying that I always use that overhooks keep them closer and underhooks push them away. So if you're trying to get away, underhooks are the key. Overhooks just kind of keep them tighter.
Right.
Another great round, though.
Madelynne here has a very, very, very experienced corners. Juliana Miller coming off of Tough Enough and Manolo, who has a lot of great female fighters in the game. I really give Manolo a lot of credit. He's really bred a lot of great female fighters. I think he has a knack for connecting with female fighters.
Absolutely, a staple in the MMA community here in San Diego. You know, Caleb, I want to get your thoughts on MMA community in San Diego. It's starting to really make a name. You know, obviously Dominic Cruz and Chito Vera, they're going to be fighting here August 13th. But it's quite the hub for MMA, especially jiu-jitsu.
It really is, and a lot of promotions are coming here for the beautiful weather and the beautiful training. But I think Angela Hill and Dominic Cruz really have set the tone, and Alima McFarlane as well.
Yeah, 5-time Bellator
A lot
champion.
of female great MMA fighters are coming out of San Diego, and representation is everything. And I think this is a great space to have this all-female card.
Absolutely. Well, obviously you talked about the weather in San Diego, greatest weather in the world. How much of a benefit is that for recovery too?
Oh, it's great. I was just talking about how lucky they are, how fortunate they are to cut weight here. There's fighters in Ohio, Chicago, cutting weight in the colds, you know. So.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Well, back we go. The crippler Chris Lieben. Our third and final round. A great fight here to start, and here we go.
Let's see who wants it.
This is where you push. This is where you stay composed. It's a beautiful kick.
I'm not sure if she slipped there. Do you think that was a slip? Or?
Yeah, it looked like a slip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
but
All right,
the kick definitely helped the
Yeah,
slip. So
absolutely.
credit to Liav as well. for
Yeah,
that
so
kick.
definitely the texture of the mat becoming a factor.
She needs to fight these hands head up and sit out. This puts her in a worse position.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the.
You always have to go to the opposite side and fight the arms. She had a better chance when she was sitting upright.
Oh, she's slipping
She's
out.
here.
Here we go, and she's coming up looking to
your
take the
knees.
back.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Arm
great
bar.
transition to the arm bar. Let's see if she can finish it here.
Uh-oh.
Down,
Now she's got it
beautiful.
extended
that is
in
it.
time. Wow. Wow.
Another third round armbar. Good job, Maddie. So,
Wow, great work by
listen,
Maddie.
let me tell you something. Every Friday, the women in MMA in San Diego get together and they spar. And a lot of times it's at 10th Planet San Diego.
I've
and
been there.
Yeah, and
Beautiful
Maddie is often there recently. So I was going to say that, but I didn't want to interrupt anyone. So congratulations to Maddie.
Great
That
work.
was really well done.
Great work. Wow. What a great transition to that armbar. I want to see that replay
Yeah, that
here.
was sick.
I want to see that replay. Wow,
Aw.
Maddie celebrating, very
Go,
excited.
Maddie. Go, Maddie.
Great job, great work. I'll tell you what, Liav came to fight. She came ready, you know? I mean, that was a battle. It wasn't something that was just easy. I mean, I didn't know who had it the whole way through.
And you know, B, when you were saying that she's in a worse position when she pulled guard like that, I was like, huh, interesting. I wonder if she has some confidence here that she knows she can get something off, you know, because
Right.
everybody's different in their style, right?
Right.
Or if it was like maybe a mistake, and then there she goes and pulls that off, right?
Right. There's
Wild.
definitely been times where I've been worse off or
Right.
better off than people knew watching, but you always want them to think you're better off, right?
Of course.
But she did a beautiful job of coming up to her knees here in that
Here it is. Here goes that
beautiful.
transition.
She keeps that leg on the back as she transitions to the arm bar right here. Takes that arm, clamps down.
Wow, great work. Great technique. Wow. I mean,
Was that the second round?
that
I
was
know, I thought we were
super
gonna see
excited.
the
Yeah, I thought we
armbar.
were going to see the armbar too, but you know, I'm just super excited to be here. This is a great night of fights. Great fights that have happened so far. And here we go. We're waiting for the decision to come out.
What a great banger to start out the fight for me.
Yeah.
I mean, oh,
Very
here goes the
competitive.
armbar. Here goes the armbar. And they didn't show the transition, but she had a great transition, fighting the hand. And here she got the full extension. She pulls it, squeezing tight. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Great control, great arm control.
And in
great
these
wrist
amateur
control.
fights, in these amateur fights, they do not want you to break your bones. They want you to be able to fight again soon. So anything with the arms and the joints that you might be in trouble, they don't really wait for you to tap. The ref
Yeah,
will stop it for
Exactly, exactly. And here we go. I think we have the decision. We'll take you to the cage with Kaz Egan.
Referee Chris Lieben calls a stop to the contest due to submission armbar at 51 seconds of round number 3. And your winner and new Valkyrie and state CAMO champion out of the blue corner, Maddie Hand Grenade Wade.
you. Congratulations to Maddie winning third round arm bar in 10th Planet Action.
Look at that, dude. Bling, blinging. Bling, blinging.
Corner, so happy.
Alrighty, I am here with your winner,
Happy tears,
Maddie
happy
Hand.
tears. Very proud.
Congratulations, your first fight, your first win, and now you're a double champ. How does that feel?
Fucking amazing. Am I allowed to cuss? I cuss.
Hey,
Let's talk about the game plan. What was the game plan going into tonight? Obviously, I'm sure you didn't really think of the texture of the mat, but regardless, what was the game plan?
So, protect the house. Yeah, the texture of the mat definitely messed it up a little bit. The goal was not stick around with her striking because of the team that she's on. She's primarily a Muay Thai fighter, so the goal is to bang a little bit and take her straight to the floor and dominate from there. The floor is really freaking slippery, and with every strike that I threw, every kick that I was ready to check, every movement, I felt like I was going to fall on my fucking face.
Absolutely. Hey, in your corner, you have Juliana Miller. Obviously, she had made quite the name for herself fighting on Tough for Team Pena. What does she mean to you, and how much of an inspiration has she been in your very new MMA career?
So I moved down here about a month ago to move in with her. She's probably the biggest inspiration that I've ever had. She's my role model, my best friend, my teammate. She's one of my coaches. I strive to make my stance like hers because the way she explains it explains me the stance and the technique. It just clicks so well. And I live with her, so it's like I wake up and I'm living this shit 24/7. You know, I'm training with her 4 times a day. I'm following her fight routine for her camps. You know, I'm training like a pro fighter, and you know, I feel great. We go another round, and that's because of the work that I'm doing with her.
Well, Maddie, you made history tonight. Everybody give it up for Maddie the Hand Grenade Wade.
Congratulations again to Maddie.
That's awesome.
And Liav ain't no joke either.
I'd like to thank Manny over here. He's probably one of the first coaches that ever truly believed in me and went out on a limb to be there for me, as well as my dad. I started training when I was 6 years old because of that man. I grew up in like on the sidelines watching him train. I wanted to be just like him. I wanted him to love me and be proud of me for the things that I do, and I think I did that tonight.
Maddie, it was an honor to call your fight. Once again, give it up for Maddie Wade.
Killer B, talk to me real quick. What do you think about these Valkyrie Championship belts?
I'm excited. I'm getting chills, honestly. I've been to a lot of shows, but